But just a couple of quick notes from the pay-per-view or from the premium live event, however we're calling it, from the special. It was sold out, so kudos to Impact. They were able to sell it out. Tickets are still on sale for the tapings. Based off of what we saw at No Surrender, I don't know that they're gonna. I don't think people are gonna be clamoring to come back to the shows. Honestly, I really think that the whole thing was a letdown. But they did sell the thing out, so you got to give them their props for that. That they, since the beginning of the year, as far as attendance goes, attendance is doing pretty good. They sold out Hard to Kill, they sold out No Surrender, and I believe in Kissimmee, Florida, the Orlando tapings, they had at least one sellout and one was close to a sellout. And then, as we already know, they already sold out Multiverse United with New Japan. And I get the feeling that trend is going to continue coming up here in April with Rebellion. And we have some news on Rebellion later as the show progresses. But so that was good. Kudos to them. Also, I thought this was really interesting, and I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. I don't know if it's leading anywhere, but Scorpio Sky was backstage at the tapings or at the pay-per-view. Scorpio Sky was the longtime tag team partner of Kazarian. They were called SoCal Uncensored. They in Ring of Honor, then of course in AEW, then they had the breakup, and then Scorpio Sky was the TNT champion, and then he lost the title, and then we just haven't seen him since then. I do think that he was injured, but I want to say it's been close to a year since he's been on TV over there in AEW. And they've had, like, the guy can cut a promo. They have opportunities to bring him in, but they have just kept him off TV. So I don't know what's going on over there, but my spidey sense started to tingle a little bit when I heard the Scorpio Sky was there, and it reminded me of Frankie Kazarian being there. And could that lead to something where Scorpio comes to Impact? I don't know what his contract status is. I don't know any of that stuff. This is pure speculation, but look, SRS, Sean Ross Sapp, broke the news about an hour before they went live. And to me, that, and I just could be, following tea leaves here. To me, that seemed like a strategic leak. That's what we call a strategic leak, meaning Impact wanted people to know that Scorpio Sky was in the house for a reason. And he didn't show up on No Surrender. So and I don't think anybody expected him to, but I do think that there were forces within Impact that wanted people to know that Scorpio Sky was in the house. And so we'll see if that leads into something this weekend. Now, look, they're in Las Vegas, which is not that far of a drive from LA, and everybody knows he's from SoCal. So, that's not that big of a deal. He's got friends within the promotion, specifically Frankie Kazarian. So it could just be that he was there visiting some friends and having some fun and watching some wrestling. But I have not heard his name pop up in a long time. So we're going to continue to follow that story and see if it leads anywhere. Look, it might not lead anywhere. I did throw out my my bat signal to see if anybody's got any details on that. Because there are people that are kind of plugged into AEW, but that's just a name that I haven't heard in a long time. So to hear him being spoken about at an Impact show, I find very, very interesting.